morning, everybody. It's Miss Ruth and Sarah, and we're here. This is the last Sunday in December of 2021. Wow, where did that year go? Crazy. It went fast, even though we've been really watching ourselves because of the pandemic, that we're really careful about wearing our masks when we're in public and spacing ourselves out from others and so on. And we hope everybody has had a wonderful Christmas by now. So Christmas activities and dinners and things go on for a long time because often there's a lot of food left over, and that's really yummy, isn't it? Sure is. Hey, okay. So we're going to go back to our creche scene because we've got, after Christmas, we had 3 wise men who visited, and this is my creche scene from home, so you can see again. We've got the baby Jesus. At this time when the wise men visited, often the baby Jesus is a toddler by now, but anyway, in my scene, he is still a baby. So the 3 wise men visited, and they had gifts of gold and frankincense or incense and myrrh, which was perfume. So each of these had a symbolic reason for the gift, and I'll try and explain that a little bit further when we get to our story today. So we are going to leave our creche up for quite a long time, aren't we? Right into January, and enjoy it. So our song is one that you all know. It's Away in a Manger, and we just had to sing this one for the Christmas season. So here we go. Okay. It's just the first verse. And you'll see another version of the 3 wise men, and there's several Bible verses that go with the reason that they got word about Jesus being born. So we'll just flip our song out and see what's under here on our flannel board. Okay, so we're going to start off with the whole business about the 3 kings. So the 3 kings, or the 3 wise men, they have different terms that they're called. They were very, very smart people, and they studied the stars, and they saw this very, very bright star, and they knew that it meant something special. They knew that a special king had been born. So they said, we need to follow the route, and we need to get to Jerusalem. So in Jerusalem was the end of the reign of King Herod, and this is Herod. So they met up with King Herod, and they said, we hear that a new king has been born. And Herod didn't know anything about it, really. So he called to his teachers and scribes and said that these men say that a king has been born, and they want to know where to go. So the scribes came together, and they told the 3 wise men that it was in Bethlehem, that it was stated that in Bethlehem that this new king would be born. And so the 3 wise men once again got on their camels, and they went as far as Bethlehem. And at that time, the baby really was not in the manger anymore, although that's what our picture looks like, but the baby was at their home. So here's Joseph and Mary, and there's our little baby Jesus in our picture. And the 3 wise men had gifts. They had gold and frankincense or incense and myrrh. And these represent the different aspects of Jesus' life. So gold represented that he was a king, and frankincense was used in worship, and that showed that he was the Son of God. And myrrh was actually used at death ceremonies and funerals, and that showed that Jesus was indeed born as a human being, and that he would die as as that is what happened. So these represent the different aspects of his life that are shown to him right here when he is like a little child. So we often call frankincense incense, and myrrh we call perfume. So the three wise men did visit with their gifts, and then they went off to tell others as the shepherds had done. And that's what we're doing today, is that we thank God for the birth of Jesus and for Christmas and this time that we can celebrate that Jesus came into the world to talk to us and to be a messenger, as you could say, to God. So often in a prayer we will end it with Lord Jesus' name, and we think that through Jesus that God hears our words. So this is the beginning of Jesus being here on earth. So I'm going to take you over now to our craft table. So I've got a couple of things today. I thought if you've got some blocks, you could put them together and make a long route, because these wise men came from the east. It was a long, long route to get to Jerusalem and then to get to Bethlehem, where they found the house where Jesus was. So you can just make blocks like this, and if you've got some wooden people or plastic people, you can have them travel this route and retell the story yourself about the three wise men visiting the baby Jesus for the first time in Bethlehem. And then we go back to last week where we had our 4 candles of the Advent. So we had peace and joy. Joy's the one we did last week, and hope. And this week is the 4th one, which is love. And so I just made another little flame, and I put a little bit of glue on it, and we can light our 4th candle of the Advent, the candle of love. So love is the fact that God sent his son, Jesus, to show his love to mankind. Okay, there's our candle of love. And then I came across another idea I thought was interesting, and we had some snow falling this morning, so it made me think of snowflakes. And I saw that you could make snowflakes out of a berry box. So I keep these, and I hope that you've got some of these at home. You can try this idea. So what you do is you get some scissors. A parent will have to do this for you. And I cut the bottom and I cut the sides off. So the bottom ended up looking sort of like this. And I took that bottom square out, that part that was solid, so that it looks more open for the idea of a snowflake. And then the sides, and you can cross the sides over, and because they're like sticks, you can actually weave them into here, and it makes it look kind of like a snowflake. Okay, and if you want to, you can glue that. And then I would just leave the color, whatever it is, whatever your berry box is. This one is green, and you can take some stickers if you want to. There's always stickers that come to us in the mail, so we could maybe use a dove sticker, put it in the middle like that, and also something to make it glittery and fun. So I've got some glitter glue that's way down in the bottom, so I got a stick to get it out. So we can put some of that on to show some sparkle. Doesn't look like there's a whole ton of that. So I also took out just some loose kind of confetti glitter. I'm gonna put that back in a little bit, there we go. So I also have just regular glue and some confetti glitter like this, some loose stuff. And so I just put some glue on our snowflake idea, the berry box snowflake. I think it's a fun idea. It's good to use things that you've got at home that you might wonder what you're going to do with them, or that they can have another use. To reuse things is important. Okay, so I just kind of spattered that on, and then I'm going to just take some of this glitter and put it over top to make it sparkle a little bit. There we go. Shake it off, and now we've got the idea of a snowflake. So you can take either some cord or some ribbon and hang that up. That can hang in your window, or it could hang on your Christmas tree. It may still be up. So there's a fun idea about snowflakes, and we're gonna have lots of snowflakes because winter is just beginning as we're heading into January. So I did want to show you that this is this is the candle of love, the Advent that is love, and we think about Jesus as coming into the world, and God showing his love to us that way. So I pray that you remember this as you go about your Christmas holiday time, and show your love to your own family. Try and think of some things you maybe don't normally do that you can help the family with, and give your mom and dad an extra hug at bedtime. So this is all I'm going to say for right now. This is the end of the year 2021, and I am going to take a 2-week break. So I will see you on the 16th of January, and by then we'll see how much snow we have, because right now I think I can still see the grass most places. So have a wonderful Christmas break with your family, and show your love to all those that you come into contact with. That's all for now from Miss Ruth and my friend Sarah. Bye for now.